Even more LEGO Star Wars information is upon us, and this is absolutely crazy. Starting with set 75432, the V-19 Torrent, we already knew about this set and the price of $60 with a summer release, but now we have a confirmed minifig lineup. We already knew about a clone pilot, but there were 2 additional figs that we were unsure of, and now we know what those are with an Obi-Wan Kenobi and an Asajj Ventress. This is very exciting, especially for the Asajj Ventress, being that the last Asajj Ventress minifig was in 2015, so it's going to be 10 years since an Asajj Ventress minifig has even been made. So that's very exciting. Now we just need a Count Dooku minifig because it's been way too long for that. And my questions around the set still remain the same of how are the play features going to be compared to the previous V-19, because we can assume that this set will be smaller. So what is going to have to be adjusted in this compared to the previous version? But regardless, I am very excited. As we know, set 75409 is going to be the UCS Jango Fett Starship, and that's going to be releasing for $300 with 2,970 pieces, and that will be releasing as the May UCS set with the 2 minifigs being Jango Fett and Boba Fett. But that's not the only Jango Fett Slave 1 we are expecting for this year. Out of nowhere, we are now learning that set 75433 is going to be a play-scale Jango Fett Slave 1, and this is absolutely huge. It's going to retail for $70 and include 707 pieces, with the minifig lineup consisting of Jango Fett, Boba Fett, and a Kaminoan minifig. Now this isn't anything unusual of LEGO having a UCS set and a playset of the same model ship on shelves. We have the UCS TIE Interceptor that was on shelves with the TIE Interceptor and Fang Fighter. We've had X-Wings on shelves at the same time as the newest UCS X-Wing. And there was also the UCS AT-AT Walker on shelves at the same time as the 75288 AT-AT Walker. So that's nothing out of the ordinary. But what is kind of confusing is LEGO releasing them in the same year. Usually it's around a year, a few months, or a couple years apart, but in this scenario, LEGO is saying, you know what, we're only going to do it a few months apart. And this has me thinking exactly why is LEGO wanting to do something like this? And I honestly have no idea. This might draw some sales away from the UCS Jango Fett Slave 1 in favor of this version. I feel if LEGO were to change the release date of this and maybe push it back to 2026 or 2027, it would be totally different. But it's hard for me to think that this Slave 1 won't affect the UCS version sales at all. I obviously have no issue that there's going to be 2 Slave 1s on shelves at the same time. I'm just confused as to why they're going to be happening so close to each other. But my other thing is the minifig lineup. We know that there's going to be a Jango and Boba minifig in both sets, and this has me thinking, and I know it's a sore subject for many people, about the UCS Venator debacle when LEGO clearly stated that the minifigs of Rex and Yularen were going to be exclusive to that set, and only the Yularen minifig will end up being exclusive. So it seems, as the Captain Rex was released in the Captain Rex Microfighter not too long later. I don't expect LEGO to say anything about a minifig or minifigs being exclusive in the Jango Fett Slave 1. I think LEGO won't do that again, but I do think that one of the minifigs will be the exact same from the UCS set. Will that be Jango or will that be Boba? I'm not sure. I think that there's a chance that both of them could be the exact same as well, but obviously we have no information on any of that. All we know is that the Jango and Boba Fett minifigs for the UCS version are going to be highly detailed. Jango's going to have arm and leg printing, so could they translate that to the playset and keep them exactly the same? Absolutely. Could they end up switching them up a little bit? Absolutely. But for my prediction right now, I would say one of the 2 minifigs will be the exact same. Just looking at the August lineup right now, if this Slave 1 does end up happening, you have the UT-AT, you have the 327th Battle Pack, you have a playset Slave 1, you have an MTT. The August wave is looking like it's going to turn out to be one of the best LEGO Star Wars waves of all time. Just looking at these sets, obviously there's no images or anything yet, but if they are going to be as amazing as we all hope they will be, then this is going to be something legendary, and 2025 is already off to a phenomenal start, and the momentum is just continuing, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the year has in store. Now we just need to wait for set reveals to happen, and it seems that we are getting closer and closer to that as we are getting more and more information. So let me know what you think about all this information that we have. Do you think a second Jango Fett Slave 1 will be happening? And if so, what do you think the minifigs will be? Do you think they're going to be the exact same from the UCS, or do you think they're going to be slightly different? Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more LEGO content, and I'll see you in the next one.